What's going on, folks? So this is Tony from Cabbage Coins. I'm on my way down to the Greenville, South Carolina coin show that's happening this week. I think it's also known as the South Carolina Numismatic Association. But the topic of today's talk here on the road is, should you only buy CAC certified coins? Now, it's no mystery, or it shouldn't be a surprise to anybody that I'm a huge fan of CAC, what they do, both on the grading side as well as on the stickering side. I think they've brought a certain level of certainty back to the marketplace about the stated grade. I think that all the coins that I ever deal in and buy or sell with stickers or stickers or in the grading service, I can feel very confident these are really, really strong, nice coins. Great eye appeal. So I love carrying them. I love buying them. I love reselling them. But at the same time, I don't limit myself to only buying CAC stickered coins. It's like as if I would limit myself to only buying Armani clothes or all the time. The fact of it is that there's a lot of other really great brands that make clothing in today's marketplace other than just Armani. And somebody who only wants to dress in Armani from head to toe, perhaps it's because they don't have a great sense of style, and great, so one of the solutions to that is I only buy Armani clothes. I only dress in Armani clothes. And I apologize out there if this is you, but the fact of it is a lot of other brands make fantastic clothing as well, and somebody with a very strong sense of style, I think, kind of mix and matches across different brands. Now, how does this apply to numismatics and to coins? I think that when you limit yourself to only buying CAC certified coins, for one, you're missing out on all the coins in the marketplace that have yet to be seen by CAC. Plain and simple. If you know how to look at coins within the slabs and you know how to recognize that the coin is strong for the stated grade, or that it's a really high quality original surfaces, or just all the stuff that CAC looks for, we always talk about in these videos. If you know how to do that, you can buy those coins at lesser prices typically and potentially send them in for stickering. You can send them in through a CAC dealer like myself. So there's plenty of opportunity there, or you can submit them for grading over to CAC grading and make some money kind of on that way. I think one of the main reasons why people limit themselves to only coins that have the sticker or been graded by CAC, I think one of the main reasons is because they have been perhaps burned before in the past by some coin that they purchased where they trusted what the plastic said, they trusted what the grade said on the holder, and they didn't know how to look or see really what the coin was from a grading perspective, as well as in terms of like surface issues or whatever. These are things that we develop over time on looking at thousands and thousands of coins. And so, they bought a coin that said MS63 or MS64, and then later on another dealer or they put it back into the marketplace or whatever, and they learned that their coin is not as good as what the stated grade was on the slab, that there was some cleaning that was somewhere hidden on the coin, and there was some kind of a tooling mark or a surface issue or something that occurred on this coin, over the 150 or 200 years of ownership as it passed from person to person, dealer to dealer, or from collector to collector. And we've gone through so many different phases of preference in numismatics, from wanting original coins to wanting coins that looked bright and white and clean. All of these things, the market's gone through so many different kind of iterations. These coins sometimes have gone through a lot. So my point is that, if a person had purchased the coin and then they found out later on that there was some kind of an issue and so forth, that might leave a bad taste in their mouth, and therefore, they resolve themselves to only buying CAC certified stickered coins. When in reality, if they had known how to grade coins properly or better, or how to recognize those things when they first bought the coin and looked at the coin in the holder, they would have been able to avoid the problem, to begin with. And so I think I just throw it out there. Every year, a lot of years, I try to go to the ANA grading seminar in Colorado Springs, and I do meet collectors collectors are at these grading conventions, grading seminars. So might be an investment in the hobby. If you're going to spend 20, 30, 40, $100,000 on coins, invest $1,000 and go to the grading seminar in Colorado Springs and learn to recognize what are good quality coins versus coins that have some particular issue and so forth. And lastly, I would just say is that there are so many coins that I've owned that have become some of my favorite coins I've ever owned that did not get a CAC sticker. I mean, John and his service there is fantastic, and I talked earlier about how much I enjoy, dealing in those coins, but they will leave a sticker off of a coin that has a very small issue on, let's say, a part of the coin that otherwise really, to the 90%, 95% of collectors or more is really not a problem at all. And because that makes the coin overall a wonderful coin to own and to purchase and so forth. So what ends up happening is if you limit yourself, you miss out on some amazing, amazing coins that simply don't meet the requirements and the standards of CAC. And this is not a knock in any way upon that service, because I think it's fantastic and wonderful what they do for this hobby, and what they do for adding levels of certainty and education to the marketplace. But that's all I'd say is you guys are, you might be limiting yourself in terms of what coins you'll buy. You're limiting yourself in terms of what type of profits and opportunities that you're going to miss out on. And, all of this is just part of becoming a good collector. Learn how to grade, learn how to find good quality coins for the stated grades, or just good quality coins, overall. So hopefully you found this interesting and helpful, and if you leave any questions or comments below, I definitely will try to respond in the next couple days, the coming weeks. You can always email me at tony@cabbagecoins.com, and check out the website, see coins out there, and shoot me an offer, or let me know if there's anything you're interested in. All right, talk to you later. See ya.